Inspiration for architects is vital. How can one design anything without it? Sadly, often there are times when this momentary insight doesn't come, and the project is halted. Even the best experts can suffer from it. As an architectural rendering company, we work with architects, and know firsthand how important inspiration is. Without it, projects get delayed, and nobody wants that, right? Luckily, there are several options to gain design insight, and we'll go through them, ranging from rather obvious to more obscure ones. So, without further ado, here's our top 7 ways to find creative motivation. Inspiration for architects, how to find it. Number 7. Thematic books and magazines. Inspiration for architects can be found in conventional places, like magazines or books. They make for great research material, both of modern and old trends. Recycling ideas is a viable option due to the cyclical nature of art styles. The only two downsides are that you need to pay for good sources, and reading takes time that you might not have. Number 6. Nature. Nature is beautiful and deadly, but mostly beautiful. Many ancient creators drew inspiration from it, so why can't you? When observing, pay special attention to shapes and patterns. What works for natural entities can and will work for man-made ones. Number 5. Museums. Art museums are the first thing that comes to mind when looking for sources of inspiration for architects. It comes with a catch, though. Viewing pieces made by famous artists is similar to seeing a photo of a masterpiece. This is a viable option and a good way of learning for less experienced specialists, but don't get your hopes too high about it. Number 4. Design events. Another way of learning and gaining inspiration for architects is visiting various design events. Not only you can mingle with the top-tier experts, but also see the best designs there currently are. This can definitely motivate for creation of something even better. Number 3. Architectural apps. Everyone has a smartphone these days, and with it comes an opportunity for a quick fix of insight. For example, Autodesk Sketchbook is extremely handy when you need to draft some ideas and keep them for later. Similarly, Penultimate can be used to make quick notes on your designs and stick them as if they were really there. Not too long ago we have compiled top 7 architectural apps, some of which serve a noble purpose of providing inspiration for architects. Worth checking out, if this kind of stimulus works for you. Number 2. TED Talks. If you don't find lectures boring, TED is a great source of ideas. Specialists the likes of Thomas Heatherwick and Frank Gehry share their insight, personal stories and tips for architects and designers. See interior/exterior design and visual art sections. Find something interesting and inspiring for yourself. Number 1. Houzz/Pinterest/Google Images. Picture search websites like Houzz, Pinterest and Google Images are great places to find inspiration for architects. They are easy to use. Just type something that interests you and you get thousands of photos and artworks. Concept art, hand-drawn sketches, photographs, anything you could ever think of, within arm's reach. You are bound to find something that clicks within this sea of ideas. Of course, these are not the only sources for inspiration for architects. But if it sparked your interest of exploring different ways of getting insight, go for it. And if your newborn ideas need quick realization, visualize them today with our professional architectural rendering services.